Hello and welcome to the Abundology podcast. My name is Renee Spears and I'm a spirit guide channeler and spiritual life and business mentor. And I help people be happy and attract more money, love, time, and joy in their lives. I'm coming to you from beautiful Bozeman, Montana, and this is the weekly energy update for the week of March 12th, 2023. Every Sunday, I talk about how the energy is going to be for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And we're halfway through March, the powerhouse month of 2023, the month when all the action happens. All the monumental shifts unfolding this month are paving the way for a new evolution of our soul journey. We're being elevated to the next level and the next chapter of our lives. There's so much going on that we may feel a little scattered and frazzled, but we're all being pushed forward in some way. In a regular month, we have 1, maybe 2 conjunctions. In March, we have 7. And conjunctions are when new planetary cycles begin. It's a very strong forward momentum energy. So last week, we had the powerful shift of Saturn into Pisces for the first time in 30 years, giving us a wake-up call and asking us to step into our power and look at where we've been playing small. Next week is a big week with the spring equinox. Aries season starts, which is also the start of the astrological new year. There's a new moon in Aries, and the other big conjunction of the year when Pluto moves into Aquarius. This is rebirth energy on steroids and the start of a brand new chapter that we'll be working with for the next 2 decades. So last week was wake-up call week. Next week is here we go week. And this week is for healing and stepping into our new identity, the new us. So let's be clear. All this change can be really uncomfortable, bringing up things we've outgrown and need to leave behind, or realizations about ourselves that we didn't know, and these may sting a little. So today, Sunday, March 12th, we get a little help to soothe and heal our discomfort when Jupiter and Chiron meet in a rare conjunction in Aries. Jupiter and Chiron only meet each other in Aries once every 50 years on average. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get in touch with our identity wound and heal it. So Jupiter, as we know, my favorite planet, is the planet of expansion and abundance. And Chiron is an asteroid known as the wounded healer. So when they come together this week, we get a blast of healing energy that reaches the deepest corners of our mind, our body, and our soul. This is good stuff. No, this is great stuff. And it's coming at the exact right time when we can really use it, when we're having these sometimes painful realizations about ourselves and undergoing identity shifts. So what's happening this month and this year, but especially this month, is that our identity is changing. And we're getting the chance to uplevel our lives and step into our power. This uplevel isn't all rainbows and unicorns. It's uncomfortable and sometimes painful. And Jupiter and Chiron are coming along at the exact right time to ease some of that hurt. This is also why I scheduled the first class in the spring semester of the Abundology Academy for Tuesday. This class is all about stepping into your power, upleveling your life, and owning your new identity. We're undergoing some big shifts right now, and the class is about making the most of the shifts and stepping into your highest potential. So I'll put a link to register in the show notes, or you can go to my website, abundology.com, to sign up. So we've been feeling this Jupiter-Chiron conjunction building up for more than a month now. We're feeling vulnerable and exposed. Old wounds may have resurfaced, and we're again reminded of painful experiences we thought we had processed. So Jupiter conjunct Chiron helps us connect the dots and see what the bigger picture behind these wounds, see what that's all about, and allow them to guide us forward into a brighter future. Jupiter helps us to focus on the silver linings and to make the most of our circumstances, no matter what traumas or tragedies we've experienced. And Chiron is the archetype of the wound. We all have Chiron in our natal chart. And our natal wound is engineered to make us search for answers and continuously evolve. And we're talking about 2 different types of wounds. The first type of wound is continuously stepping outside our comfort zone, taking risks, putting ourselves out there, failing, being rejected, and then starting all over again. So when you ask someone out on a date, you risk rejection. When you get a promotion, you feel awkward surrounded by people with more experience than you who treat you like a novice. When you launch a book, you take the risks no one might read it. When you start a business, you deal with uncertainty and responsibility. That's what we're talking about, wound number 1. The second type of wound is more subtle. It's the pain of living an unfulfilled life, of sitting with your potential and not doing anything about it. So deep inside, you know you are here for more. And that with every minute that goes by, you're slowly wasting your life. Yet you don't do anything about it, either because it's too hard or because you just don't know what to do. So right now, we're getting the opportunity to heal both of these wounds, to be brave and take some risks and put ourselves out there. We're facing and acknowledging our potential and finally stepping into our power and doing something about it. So be brave right now. Take the risk. We're being supported by Jupiter, and this is the time when things work out for us. Will we feel vulnerable? Sure, but it won't kill us. Will there be some shame, some guilt, and some inadequacy in the mix? Sure, but we must do the thing anyway. So be brave. Step into your life and own that bitch. The energy right now is supporting us. This is the time. So this healing energy helps us push forward and leave the past in the past. And it may show up as an awakening. When you just know in your heart you have to leave, to quit, or to start something. Once again, sometimes awakenings leave us vulnerable and exposed, but Jupiter and Chiron are here to help us be brave. Also this week on Wednesday and Thursday, the Sun, Neptune, and Mercury will all align in Pisces, creating a triple conjunction. A triple conjunction is when 3 planets are together in one sign, and it's a rare event. And this is a lot of Pisces energy. It could make us feel like we're a little in the Pisces fog, maybe like we've had a couple cocktails or meditated for the past couple of hours and we're just out of it. So don't fight it. Enjoy it and allow yourself to just go with the flow and let your imagination wander. Our imagination is the key to our intuition and our psychic senses. So getting in touch with our intuition is important right now as we're stepping into this new identity. So daydream about the new you. Maybe you want to journal or draw or think about what your dream life looks like. Maybe try some journal prompts like, if nothing was impossible or limited, I would da 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 da. If I could do anything, I would da 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 da. Our minds are never open as wide as they are during Mercury in Pisces. So think about the unbelievable depths of the ocean or the infinite reaches of space. These are Pisces' realms. So when Mercury moves through this sign, our minds are expanded to the same level of vastness. We can see things we couldn't see before and understand things we couldn't understand before. So it's no surprise that some of the thoughts we have during this transit are beyond words. Our ability to communicate becomes fuzzy, and some of the things that are happening in our minds are just too big to find words for. And this is where our intuition comes in. Pisces is the most intuitive sign of the zodiac and reminds us to pay close attention to our feelings. We know things in ways we can't explain because our subconscious is being triggered more than usual while Mercury is in Pisces. Yeah, of course, there are some cons to all this Pisces energy. We may have trouble staying on track. We might forget some important details, show up late for some meetings, or say things that don't make sense. Just be aware of that and don't beat up on yourself if you happen to do those things. But overall, this triple conjunction can bring amazing new opportunities our way. There's no limits during this transit. We're open to all possibilities. So we can easily embrace the things that suddenly inspire us. We're not focusing on the things we can't do, but on the things we can do. So this week, remember that we are here for a reason, to fulfill our human potential. Maslow says, what one can be, one must be. I love this quote because it captures the essence of our journey this year. We're here for a reason, to fulfill our human potential. Fulfilling our potential is hard, yet it's non-negotiable. Hence the use of the word must. What one can be, one must be. In Maslow's hierarchy of needs, self-actualization is at the top of the pyramid. It's our highest goal. All the other needs are just preparation for this magnificent task of becoming what we are meant to be. So the energy right now is supporting us to be brave and up-level our lives, to step into our power and become what we are meant to be. So as always, thank you for listening and passing this podcast on to a friend you think may find value in it. Once again, I'll put a link to sign up for my Step Into Your Power class on Tuesday in the show notes. You can also find it on my website, Abundology.com. You can take the class live or you can just listen to the recording at your convenience. So have a wonderful week. Be brave. Take the risk. Go for it. And I'll talk to you again next week.